stage is all yours. All the best.
Yeah, thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
thank you.
you are.
So thank you. Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster of the day and everyone. So incident one, father to a son. Father, son, I will get you a seat in American International School and you will be able to communicate well in English. Son, டாடி எனக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் பேசவும் வராது எனக்கு பிடிக்கவும் பிடிக்காது டாடி எனக்கு அந்த ஸ்கூல்லாம் வேண்டாம். Incident 2, son to a daddy. Son, Dad, I got a job in Mumbai and soon I will be able to living there and communicate well in English and Hindi and Marathi as well. Good son, good to see you speak in Hindi as well as Marathi. My blessings are with you. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. In our life of human history, what do you think is the most important and awesome skill to have? You can just Zoom chat your perspective. What do you think is the most important skill so that we'll understand the audience better? Is there anything like would you like to tell everyone like the important skill to have? Yeah, conflict management, communication. Yeah, communication. So I see that communication and conflict management are important skills. So yeah, we'll have a talk about the most important skills which everyone knew. First one is hard work. If you see in hardworking and greedy people, they think that they will only enjoy their life only when they achieve their success. But life is all about enjoying each and every moment, which hardworking and successful people will forget to do so. Second skill which everyone knew is passion, which everyone need to have. But if you see uh, a passionate entrepreneur like Steve Jobs, where he tried to invent Apple and he delivered it to, and we also see an success means and passionate Toastmasters and passionate artists who fail to achieve their success. So if you're wondering what is the important skill and important and absent skill which everyone need to have, I'm going to talk about today is adaptability. It simply means best fitting to an environment. So let's look at some of the examples which we can best relate it to it. We'll talk about two examples, one which company which adapts well and other which doesn't adapt well. So yeah. So example one, a company called Netflix. They started their business by selling videos through DVD and selling videos through email to customers. But they don't have any success on it. They simply run their business. But soon after, upon a time, they understood their customers that everyone is interested in online media streaming. So they switched their business from selling their videos offline to completely online where everyone can watch at a time. So because of this adaptability, their business growth has been risen from 2% to a maximum of 20-25% in simply 2 years. And their revenue has been risen from 10 million and to 55 million in the span of within 3 to 4 years. And example two, there is a company called Hindustan Motors, where they delivered a brand called Ambassador car, which everyone might have known. This brand was a king of Indian roads during 1990s and early 2000s. But they don't understand what their customer needs after a certain period of time. So their business has been fallen. After the introduction of several competitors, they lost their business and their growth has been fallen from a maximum of 25% to a minimal of 2%. And recently, their production has been completely shut because of this non-adaptability of their business. If you're thinking how can a best adapt well, there is a technique called as POD, which means play, others, and downtime. So let me explain this briefly. Play. If we play with either online, physical, or either whatever games we like, our brain tends to do and trial and error, which makes us to adapt it to a newer environment. So if you put us if we are put in a newer environment, we tend to adapt it. Second one is others. It's all about social connection. If we meet a newer people, we will have a good newer environment and good adaptability. So it keeps on improving our adaptability skills if we have a good social connections. Third one is downtime. Rest and the relax are the fundamentals and basics of the life, where in day-to-day lives we are forgetting it to do so. It reduces our stress too. So if we apply this pod technique, which is play and a social connection and downtime, we can get a passion, purpose, and balance in a life. If you play, you can find your passion. If you have a good social connection, you will find a purpose. And if you take a relax or rest, you will find a balance in your life. So if you want to prescribe a person who is suffering from stress or anxiety, you can suggest this or prescribe this technique. The reason why I took this topic is because during this pandemic period, I need to work from home and I couldn't able to go out of the home. So my mind was completely stressed out, and I couldn't able to adapt. But we don't know when this pandemic is going to end. So we need to have we need to have a choice in life whether to adapt or not to adapt. So at last, I conclude by saying that all failure is a failure to adapt, and all success is a successful adaptation. Thank you for this opportunity, and over to you, Toastmaster PD.